Thank you very much. Thank you to Wayne and Jack for joining me here today for this very important announcement. And I'd like to thank Wayne in particular for tabling Bill C-476 last fall and for his strong and principled and consistent work on the pension security issue in Canada. Thank you very much, Wayne. And continued. It will continue, and it will continue with all of us with in the NDP. Now, I decided to introduce Bill C-501 this spring after consulting with my constituents, and in the last year and a half, I've held dozens of town halls right across my riding, and it didn't really matter. It didn't really matter what the topic was, whether it was budget consultations or something else. At the very top of the list was always pensions. When I asked for questions, the very first question was always about pensions. And on many occasions, my constituents requested to do whatever I possibly can to secure their pensions and their retirement income in these very difficult times. And in particular, those working at Abitibi-Bowater and Buchanan Forest Products in my riding, but in forest companies and manufacturing companies right across this country. Now, many of my constituents work their entire lives and are working their entire lives at mills. But we're suddenly faced with a loss of 25 or 40% or even more, a reduction in their incomes due to restructuring of their employer. And in response to my constituents' public and private requests, I've made a decision to table Bill C-501. Now, this is a very simple and modest bill. It's a fair bill, and it moves pension plans to the front of the line when a company enters bankruptcy or undertakes restructuring. C-501 should ensure that the pensions of all workers in Canada secure the pensions of all workers in Canada, and would do so while requiring no expenditure whatsoever by the Government of Canada. And while this bill is unable to assist the workers at Nortel, there are still many other companies in forestry and manufacturing currently in various stages of bankruptcy or restructuring, and their workers deserve to know that their retirement income, their investment in their retirement is secure. And as such, I strongly urge all MPs in the House, from all the parties, to consider not just supporting Bill C-501, but also fast-tracking this bill, getting it to the committee stage and into the Senate and into law as quickly as possible. Thank you very much for being here, and we can open the floor to questions.